What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Lazy Boy, and today I'm going to be coming at you with a different kind of video than I usually do, and this is going to be a custom video. Now, this isn't something I've done before. I've only made like 3 videos, and one of them was me apologizing for being lazy. Sorry. But that's not the point. The point is that I have this sound effects Mikey figure that I broke. I didn't mean to break it, it's just that I saw this Playmates instructional video on like how to use it, and in that video they did this, and they like, well, cowabunga. I did that like 2 times and it broke. Now anytime I just move, it's broken. So instead of just letting this cool figure go to waste, I figured I might as well try customizing it, making it look more accurate. I already opened up the back so I could take out the batteries here so we don't mess that up, because painting over or getting anything like wet on electronics could be very bad. But also I just don't want this on here, so we're just going to take these out. Now this is incredibly unsafe, do not do this. I'm just going to use these scissors that I really shouldn't be using because I could electrocute myself maybe. Okay. I just dropped that. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. But we got them out. Okay. Also, these are this is a very cheap pair of scissors that I got from a little Dollar Tree sewing kit. I don't have a screwdriver on me, and this is the only thing that'll fit this tiny screw here. And that's about that. Now that I've got this opened up, I can seal it back up, and then we can get back to disassembling a little bit. Okay, I got it screwed back on. Now let's take a look at the front. And we can see that this figure overall has a really well done sculpt. Like, it is very, very close to the movie. Like, you got the nice wraps here. I did already kind of like prematurely start on this. Like, I took a fine point Sharpie and I kind of did that to see if it will work, and it looks like it would work. So I just that's what inspired me to make this video. And of course you got the, now that these don't talk anymore, thankfully, goddamn. And now we can finally get to customizing. And now, like I was saying, this is a very accurate sculpt. It's just missing a lot of the finer like details, like all of the scribbles that come with the art style of the movie. Like if you take a look at the back, it's just a very plain brown shell. I wanted to add like maybe a wash to this, maybe a brown wash to like bring out the fine details on this. And so first things first, I pried off the head. It's very demented, I know, but it's for the process. I'm gonna add a little bit more pizzazz to this, you know, little. Now doing this, I'm going to be going off these screenshots from the movie, a bunch of them, even more actually, that you'll see throughout later on what I'm referencing. And hopefully I don't screw this up. I know it kind of changes here and there, but I'm going to try what I can consistently see. And also I'm just going to try outlining these wraps using clips and trailer footage, and let's just hope I don't screw this up. But yeah. So the first thing I did, I took a Sharpie fine point marker and I just carefully tried to make the little lines on his face that you see here. It's not exactly 100%, but you know, it's messy, so we can mess up too. It's okay. I'm not lazy, you're lazy. Next, what we're going to do is also Sharpie in these little in-betweens of the wraps, like in between each little line. We're going to Sharpie that bad boy up, because why not? Let's do that. It adds to the little look. We can make it look nice. We're going for an artistic piece, not accuracy. Well, a little bit of accuracy, but we'll get a little bit of both. Let's see what happens.
Mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We cause a mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We cause a mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We kick shell, cowabunga, baby, what is it to ya? We cause a mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We cause a mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We cause a mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We kick shell, cowabunga, baby, what is it to ya? Bandana over our face, cut out some holes for the eyes. Beneath the streets of New York, in the sewers we hide. You try to see us, but you can't. Like Matt Murdock's eyes, we're just some heroes in a half shell, fighting some crime. It goes red, blue.
Finally, I got the knee pads done. Now for the elbow and wrist pads.
Purple and orange, you see them colors on the face, man, don't come toward us. Staying under your skin like a splinter, learn from master splinter, so we'll always be victorious. So come out the winners, and when we're done kicking your ass, eat some pizza for dinner. For extra pepperoni and cheese with extra toppings. If you got an evil plan, just know that we're gonna stop it from the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan.
Okay, kind of screwed up a little here, but no worries, we'll fix that with some orange juice.
All the way out the stars, a mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We cause a mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We cause a mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We kick shell, cowabunga, baby, what is it to ya? We cause a mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We cause a mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We cause a mutant mayhem straight out the sewer. We kick shell, cowabunga, baby, what is it to ya? Go ninja, go ninja, go. Katana up under your throat, better back up slow like I'm Leonardo. Or your dumb fucks can get hit with the nunchucks like I'm Michelangelo. She can take the pole like I'm Donatello, never mellow. Yeah. So call me Raphael, cause on the microphone I always raise hell. Got a foot in the game like Shredder's clan, but goddamn, like a turtle in a race, always come from behind, attacking the night to hide when the sun shines. Underground, but I'm still the people's champ. Boom, back, crack, bam, slam, damn, now you're on the ground, man. Feel the wrath of the turtle power, make an enemy cower and fear, treat him like pizza devour. The opposition, you know the consequences will come into your life like April O'Neil, so you better keep your distance.
Okay, now we're on the arms, and my Sharpie's still drying out because I haven't kept it on in like however long I've been recording.
Mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We cause a mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We cause a mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We kick shell, cowabunga, baby, what is it to ya? Cause a mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We cause a mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We cause a mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We kick shell, cowabunga, baby, what is it to ya? What is it to ya? Go, what is it? Mayhem straight out the sewer. What kick shell, cowabunga, baby, what is it to ya? Cause a mutant mayhem. Coming straight out the sewer. We cause a mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We kick shell, cowabunga, baby, what is it to ya? Bandana over our face, cut out some holes.
Now in this shot of the movie, we see that the turtle shells are like a very disgusting shade of brown. So I pulled out this old shade of green-brown that I made to help try and mix in this little thing I'm trying to do. To try and make the shade that we see in the movies. Let's see where that goes. Here I have this little... Oh, this is where I clean my paintbrushes, but I accidentally dumped the whole thing of black paint in here. You can see some residue. Oh, never mind, you can't. The jar said no. And I guess we're just going to mix this in with this and see what kind of... Maybe it'll make some kind of wash. I don't know how to do this. I'm no paint artist, expert, whatever. I made this so long ago, it's all crusty, and oh, there it goes. Ooh, it's oozing down.
Ooze. It's nice, right?
It's going kind of slow, so I'll just grab a pencil and please don't get any of this on me. That's absolutely disgusting. I don't want to touch this. This is poop water. Ew! Nice. Okay, well, it's in there. I guess we just gotta... Ew! Ew! So just mix it in now. Throw in a little of this for taste and texture. Like a healthy squirt. Add some flag red. Add a little jack-o'-lantern.
The chocolate ice.
Ketchup. Oh man. Now give it a little stir. Okay, so we just made diarrhea. So now we take our diarrhea juice and just gently rub it on. Terrible idea. This was a mistake. Now you add a little bit of water. Then you add like 6 goddamn colors of paint. I didn't even realize I had that many. I have a lot more. We got a healthy squeeze of black. A little silver, because it'd be like that sometimes. Hee hee. Then some antique gold, because the real gold's too expensive, and completely missed that. What the hell was I thinking? A little wasabi. A little orange juice. Some more ketchup. Some more ketchup. Now we pray I don't mess this up. Now let's hope this becomes more like a wash and not just the mess that it looks like right now, because please, 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 please. I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good boy. Oh god, that's chunky. I don't mean the good kind. Like Gloria from Madagascar. Okay, now let's try and paint this a darker shade.
Beneath the streets of New York, in the sewers we hide. You try to see us, but you can't. Like that Murdoch's eyes. We're just some heroes in a half shell fighting some crime. It goes red, blue, purple, and orange. You see them colors on the face, man. Don't come toward us. Stay in
Now we just wait for this to dry and pour the tiniest amount of spring green. Like that. And you're just gonna wanna lightly touch it with your brush. That. And then Daisy. And then you're gonna want to mix it. And then you're gonna want to mix in a little ooze. You're gonna want to mix in some of your concoction for the shell. Yep.
got a foot in the game like Shredder's clan.
Got water.
Like a turtle in a race, always come from behind. Attacking the night to hide when the sun shines. Underground, but I'm still the people's champ. Boom, back, crack, bam, slam, damn. Now you're on the ground, man. Feel the wrath of the turtle power. Make an enemy cower and fear, treat them like pizza devour. The opposition, you know the consequences will come into your life like April. So you better keep it. There's some mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We cause a mutant mayhem coming straight out the sewer. We cause a mutant mayhem.
And lose a lot of the paint. Get that bad boy out there. And now lightly in between certain parts of the shell, we're gonna lightly, with our green paint, we're gonna lightly put some green in there. Okay, now that that's been brushed green lightly, now we go over it again with a little bit of our leftovers. Yummy. Let me just, I don't think there's that on. Now just let that sit for a bit, and then we'll do more coats and rinse and repeat. Well, not rinse, we don't want to wash this off. Okay, so to be honest, I don't really know where I left off on this video because it's been like 2 days since I recorded that first part of the video you just saw. I got a new lamp, so the lighting could be better in videos for now, because before my light bulb went out in my ceiling fan, I didn't know what to do about that. But I got a new lamp, so like, I can continue. Also, I did a little bit of work off camera. I added some I Sharpied in the inside of Mikey's mouth. It's very simple to do that. You could just do that with a little fine point Sharpie or ultra fine point. And I added a little bit of black in between the details of the shell. And I refined some of the touches I did, along with adding a slight hint of red. It doesn't show up that well on camera, but you can kind of see the bits of green and red that we did last time. Also the paint won't really chip because because these things block it from falling, so that'll keep the paint from chipping. But I'm still gonna Mod Podge it so it doesn't. I'm still gonna Mod Podge it so the paint doesn't chip though. Now on to the part where I'm gonna start now, is a little bit of green blemishes on his skin. So obviously the movie has like this very unique art style where it's like kind of like almost watercolory, sketchbooky. So I'm gonna be painting with this smaller brush. I lost my other brush in between the days that I filmed this. I'm going to use it to blush little things here and there, make it look different. I'm gonna mix multiple different colors, so I'm just gonna do this one base color here. It's called New Shamrock. I mixed that with a bit of water, actually a lot of water, to get this. And I'm gonna start painting, I guess. Oh god, I'm making a mess. Now I'm gonna get a little bit on the black marker. That's okay, because I can just redo that. Like, it's only marker. I probably should have done this first, but it is fine. And this is basically just where you can freestyle. You can just do whatever you want. I'm getting a little bit on the shell, that's okay. But just basically I really don't have a tutorial for this. You just gotta freestyle it. Okay, so this part's gonna be a little tricky. First, you're gonna need some metallic, oh god, I got paint on my finger. Some sterling silver, acrylic paint, and a little thumbtack or push pin, whatever you call it, for this little next segment. You're gonna want to put only a drop. You're gonna want to put only a drop on the push pin, so you can get it. So because we're gonna do the braces, the little molds for the little part for braces. Because we're gonna do the braces part. Like, it shows up very, very poorly on camera, but it's there. You can definitely almost not really see it, but it's there. Okay, I genuinely don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know what's going on. I mean, this is as far as I can really get right now, just because I don't know how else to get the paint effect. I mean, I'll try again in the future, but this is just where this is going off. So, but expect more stuff like this, just not right away, because I'm gonna stick to I'm gonna stick to reviews for right now, but you'll definitely get more customs in the future when I actually know what the heck I'm doing. But thank you all so much for watching my little mess up, but I'm gonna call it a day on this one. See y'all around.